Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's tutorial, I will teach you how to create the patterns for the back jacket lining. Hi, my name is Ayo and welcome to 011 Clothing Tutorials. On this channel, I upload DIYs, pattern drafting and sewing tutorials. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly do so and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So now, let's get right into the tutorial. Thank you! These are the back jacket patterns. I traced out the back jacket patterns in the tutorial how to alter a basic jacket block into a 3-panel jacket block. I have also added the back vent detail. These were done in 2 separate tutorials. The link to these tutorials will be above and in the description box below. I will start with this back piece on which I wrote right side as one. This is the back piece that the vertical edge of the back vent will be bagged out with the lining fabric. This is a new pattern paper and this is the back piece that I will work with for now, right side as one. I will flip over the back pattern like this such that its upper part where I wrote all the text lies face down on the new pattern paper. I will pin it in place. It is compulsory for you to do this. If you don't do this, that is, flip over the back pattern, the lining will end up being mismatched. That is, you will end up with a lining pattern that is for the left side of the body, even though we intend to create a lining pattern for the right side of the body. The lining pattern must be bigger than the main jacket pattern. At the center back of the back lining pattern, at the neckline, there will be a pleat. I have already added the needed seam allowance all around the back pattern, so there is no need to add any seam allowance to the lining pattern. At the center back, at the neckline, I will measure and mark 1 inch like this for the pleat that will be at the center back neckline. I will draw out the neckline like this. At the upper part of the vent, from the edge of the back pattern at the center back, I will measure and mark 0.3 centimeter like this. I will connect these 2 points together with my ruler like this. At the shoulders, I will measure and mark 0.5 centimeter like this. I will draw a new shoulder line for the back lining pattern. I will leave this side as it is. I will not add any allowance to this side. I will draw out the original outline of the back pattern at this side like this. I will also trace out the outline of the back vent at this side like this. I will remove the pins at the lower part of the back pattern. I will now fold up the back pattern along the original hem line of the pattern like this. I will pin it in place. From the top edge of the pattern that was folded up, I will come down by 2 inches. So I will measure and mark 2 inches downwards like this. I will draw a horizontal line across. This is the hem line of the back lining pattern. Next, I'll mark the notch points, the back line notch, the armhole notch, the waist notch, and the hip notch. I will now go ahead and cut out the back lining pattern. There will be a notch at this point at the neckline where I added extra 1 inch for the pleat. There will also be a notch at the center back point on the neckline. I will remove the pins at the hem and I will also mark the hem notch. I will now separate the main pattern piece from the lining pattern. I will now clearly mark out the notch points. This lining pattern is for the right back pattern. I will write on it right side as one. I will cut one piece of this with the right side of the lining fabric facing up. I have placed the main back pattern and the lining pattern side by side. I will label the back lining pattern. This is the back lining pattern. I did not draw out the center back line earlier on. I will go ahead and draw it out like this. I have already traced it out with my tracing wheel from the main back pattern. Next, I will draft the back lining pattern for the left side of the back pattern. This is the side with the mitered corner. I will make use of this lining pattern that I drafted for the right back pattern. I will flip over the lining pattern like this so that its upper part where I wrote all the text lies face down on the new pattern paper. I will pin it in place. I will trace out the outline of the back lining pattern. I will transfer the notch points. I will trace out the center back line. I will clearly draw out the top edge of the back vent like this. From the top edge of the back vent, I will come down by 0.5 inch. This is the 0.5 inch seam allowance at the top edge of the back vent. I will draw it out. I will also draw out the 0.5 inch seam allowance on the vertical edge of the back vent. I will now fold over the back vent along the center back line like this. I will pin the back vent in place. I will clearly draw out the 0.5 inch seam allowance at the top edge and the vertical edge of the vent. Using my tracing wheel, I will go ahead and trace out the seam allowance that I just drew out like this. I will remove the pins. I will clearly draw out what I traced out. I will come down by half an inch seam allowance from the top edge of the vent. At this vertical edge, I will measure and mark 0.5 inch allowance like this. I will draw it out. I will remove the remaining pins and I will set aside the lining pattern. I will clearly draw out the center back line on this lining pattern. I will clearly mark out the notch points. This is how I will cut out the back vent area. This is the back lining pattern that I drafted before and it is for the right side. This is the second back lining pattern. I will cut one piece with the right side of the lining fabric facing up. This lining pattern is for the left side, so I will write on it left side as one. I will now go ahead and cut it out. These are the two back lining pieces for the two back patterns. This is the left back pattern which has the mitered corner. This corresponding lining piece is by its side. And this is the right back pattern. The vertical edge of the back vent will be backed out with the lining fabric. Its corresponding lining piece is by its side. So that's it guys, I'm done with drafting the lining patterns for the back of the jacket. Stay tuned for my next tutorial.